Hello, 8th grade. These are your To Kill a Mockingbird notes for chapters 28 and 29. So for 28, we begin with Jem walks Scout to the fair, the Halloween pageant. We then see Scout falls asleep and misses her cue for the play. Our next point, Jem and Scout walk home in the dark and are followed by someone. So it's very clear they're hearing noises. At first they think it's another friend, find out it's not. Then we see the note, Jem and Scout are attacked and someone comes to the rescue. They do not know who. We have our next point, Jem is carried home hurt and unconscious. The last point for chapter 28, Mr. Yule attacked the children and is dead. The sheriff has been called. He is the one who goes out and finds Yule's dead body. Chapter 29, the doctor is present and they discover the costume saved Scout from serious injury. It was chicken wire and cloth, and within the costume they found what would have been a stab wound. Okay, we then have Scout recounts, tells what happens, and Scout points to the countryman who rescued them, and in the last moment of that chapter, she recognizes the person who came to save them was Boo Radley. So, important quotes, we don't have many, it was a lot of action. On page 259, Jem was becoming almost as good as Atticus at making you feel right. This is another kind of education. This is about growing up in the sense of how can you comfort someone? How can you make them feel better? So it's not the book type education, but it's learning about people. And then notes on themes and motifs. On page 270, we are given a description of Boo. So we're given the fact that his skin is very white, obviously never sees the light of day. Very pale, gray eyes, little tufts of hair. But if you look back at the very beginning of the book, this is a very different description than the children had in their minds, where he constantly had blood hanging off because he was sucking on blood at night and all kinds of other horrific images. So here we once again see appearances can be deceiving. Just because someone doesn't seem dangerous, they could be. And here in this case, he seems perfectly fine and ordinary. He's not what they expected. Okay, so those are your notes. We finish up To Kill a Mockingbird today.